Hey everyone, my name is Jake, and I did my business or my marketing project on Gatorade. I thought it was pretty cool to learn how the brand worked, how they marketed their products to their consumers, and the business kind of evolved themselves into a convenience product, and that comes with good brand recognition. This means that their products have become such a normal and usual product to buy. Consumers will purchase the product without having to really do any extra research or question it. Going into their brand, they tend to mean to target sports and athletes in general at all levels and use scientific research to back up the quality of their stuff. In their advertisements, you'll always see the big name superstar athlete, and then they back up the product. So they'll show an athlete using the products after they do a hard workout or so on, stuff like that. They've expanded their product mix from drinks into protein bars, protein powder, energy chews, and the list kind of goes on. They are currently manufactured by PepsiCo and are distributed over 80 countries. And let's kind of go over here to Forbes. Shows they are ranked 86th in the world as the biggest brands, valued at $4.8 billion. Pretty impressive right there. So, going up to their SWOT analysis, some of their strengths. Let me take you over here first so you guys can kind of look at some of their, if I can find it. So SWOT analysis right here gives a little overview of their strengths and stuff. Some of their strengths would be they currently own 75% of the market share in the sports drinks category, and they are valued at $4.8 billion. And they are ranked 86th on the list of most powerful brands in the world. They have an extremely high customer base as well. On the other hand, a couple of their weaknesses are they have a wide variety of products. They do not advertise all that well off of just mainly television ads. Their opportunities arise in their research and development, marketing and advertisements, and they can always target a new sport, and this kind of gives a little overview of their strengths, some of their weaknesses, looking at something a little on the side, health benefits, lower advertising, varieties, brand passion, opportunities, their research and development, new products, more advertisements, so on, and their threats being other energy drinks such as Monster, Rockstar, Red Bull, and stuff of that sort. So their target market, as I stated earlier, is directed at athletes. They have a large range of geographic and demographic markets, being that they have their product in 80 different countries, and they have more than 30 flavors available in the U.S. and 50 flavors internationally. Their mission statement right here will kind of go over that and kind of show it for you guys. Their ownership, PepsiCo, their annual revenue is $3.3 billion. It says up in the top right on global research, the flavors, the countries they're in, their slogan being Gatorade is in you, a little bit of the history of it, flavors, all that stuff, number of employees, markets, pretty much the whole rundown on the business and kind of how it works and just all the behind the scenes stuff of it. Their competition, only real competition is Powerade, but Gatorade always has the biggest brand awareness in that respective category. Gatorade's brand association is also bigger than Powerade's, and this means that if all someone has to do is see their logo, and that automatically clicks in their head that they know it's a Gatorade product, without really having to think about it. So they see the G with a lightning bolt, boom, they know it's Gatorade, kind of relating it to Nike. If you see a Nike swoosh, you don't even have to see Nike pop up to know that it's a Nike product. Looking at their packaging and stuff, kind of come over here, the way it all is. It's all vibrant colors, all has their logo big on the front, makes everything stand out to the consumer's eye, and this is a bunch of their different products, which we'll kind of go into in a minute. So going to services, in the textbooks back, these are other services right here, I guess you could say. Their services are defined as intangible customer benefits that are produced by people or machines that cannot be separated from the producer. And Gatorade services are protein bars, Powerade, protein powder, energy drinks, but will never fail to meet the expectations of their customers, which is why they're so successful. It plays a very big part in why they're so successful. Their voice of customer program is not so much interacting with all their customers, but rather studying the anatomy of the body while it's under athletic stress, working out, running, conditioning, whatever it may be, and how to continually further their product to help replenish and refuel the body of what it's lacking at that time. And the best thing about Gatorade's product is they're not very impacted by the income effect. They're very reasonably priced, so they're very rarely too expensive for the customers. Along with that, their fixed cost doesn't really change all that much, and the product pricing doesn't really fluctuate up and down with the economy because the product's pricing is very, very stable and very successful where it is. They always seem to be the first to come out with something new for athletes over any other their competitors, which helps make them so successful. This kind of gives a look at some of their prices and stuff of how they sell it to Costco, CVS, and the sizes they sell it in, Kmart, Sam's Club. Just a little rundown on that. After that, their distribution center. Let's see if I can find it. Their distribution center is Haskell, which is in Waithville, Virginia, I think it is. I'm not completely sure. And this is a little information on them. From there, their wholesalers purchase the product from Gatorade, and their fulfillment centers will ship that off to the wholesalers. But they do not usually use direct marketing channel, but rather use an indirect marketing channel. This is because their manufacturer does not sell directly to the buyer. They sell to the wholesaler instead. With that being said, though, Gatorade's consumers go online and purchase from their website and have the product shipped to them. That would be the only way they'd go through the direct marketing channel. Then off to the last thing, which would be their promoting. Bring it over here. Their promoting is, like I said, mostly television ads. Sometimes, and Instagram. On their Instagram page, which we're at right now, it's just a bunch of videos or pictures of athletes working out and then eating a Gatorade protein bar or drinking one of the sports drinks afterwards. And this kind of just going to show you a little bit of what they got. Soccer players. They have all these college Gatorade Players of the Year. And the one I want to show you guys is Bryce Harper down here. It's just a few pictures, but it's a picture of him with his helmet out, hitting, working out, and then it ends off with him drinking Gatorade and them having their slogan. So that's kind of the rundown on Gatorade, and this is what I've been doing my term project on, so hope you guys enjoyed it.